All right. So, do men have a longer sexual market value than women? I would say yes. Women do have a short shelf life when it comes to their sexual market value because women have a lot of a timeline to meet in terms of their reproductive system, and a man doesn't have to worry about that. Okay, and because men are the one who are making the decision when they come to the type of woman they would like to procreate with, they prefer the woman on the how you call it, on the legal age younger side, meaning the one the woman to be between 25 to 30. And I'm not saying that when you're 40 you cannot get married and have someone procreate with you. I am not saying that, because when I talk about these topics, I don't like it when people bring their emotions into it and they're forgetting about the logical side. So the logical side is that men prefer younger women. Okay, so therefore they are the one making that decision. And as the man ages, he become more valuable than the woman. When the woman ages, she loses some of her value in the sexual market. Okay, when I talk about value, I'm not talking about the person that you are, your career, and what you do, and the how valuable you are to the society. No, this specific topic is referring to sexual market value, the dating market scene. When the woman ages, she loses her value and her privilege to have a lot of candidates come to her. Okay, so there will not be a lot of candidates coming to her because those candidates, those men, they are the one making the decision to decide what type of woman they would like to go after. And logically and biologically and based on research, they prefer to go to women that are a little bit younger than them. They prefer to go to women that are ready to have healthy kids. Okay, in terms of their anatomical and biological presentation, okay, or physiological presentation. They prefer those women to be able to have kids without a lot of issues, because as a woman ages, her egg ages, and in terms of kid, she is um, she is considered geriatric in terms of her pregnancies, and she's going to be faced with a lot of issues as she ages. Okay, starting from 35 going down. That's when most of those issues are prevalent in terms of birth defect. So, therefore, if you are going to ask a woman, uh, do women have a short dating shelf life in terms of their sexual market value? My answer to that would be yes. Women do have a short shelf life when they come to their dating because how you call it, you have time to run after, you have your youth to run after, because as a woman your youth is your currency, and you cannot jeopardize your youth, which is going to determine your health, and your health is going to determine your procreation currency. Not that you are for sale, your procreation currency, meaning that the type of healthy kid you're going to make. Those are your procreation currency. And in order for you to do that, you're going to be on the younger side, meaning you need to be youthful, you need to be healthy. Okay. And the old age come with their own challenges. And growing old, it is a blessing. But you need to understand when it comes to men are very superficial. You are going to put your ego aside and forget about that. And understand them better. They're very superficial. They prefer their woman to be younger. They don't like you older because they believe when you're older, you're going to come with a lot of health disparities, okay, health issues if they have to procreate with you. Because men are not stupid, men are smart, so they are definitely going to gravitate towards the younger generation, meaning, the 25, the 20, the 21, the 22, the 30, the 31, okay? Yeah, 30, 31, you're still young, but you just need to do your research and find out when you're going to start having uh, problems in terms of your procreation, meaning birth defects. Okay, so men definitely have a higher chance in their dating market as they get older. Okay, so therefore they have an advantage over we women. Okay, so that's how come I tell women, do not jeopardize your youth on someone who doesn't deserve you. When you are young, take advantage of that. Do not waste your time on men that do not deserve you. Because if you do, the same men are going to call you old, they're going to call you problematic, they're going to call you set in your ways. Do you understand? They're going to say, well, you are set in your ways. I don't like that. I need someone that is malleable, that I can, definitely coach. which shouldn't be the case. You shouldn't be able to coach your significant other. But because they're men, they're superficial, they have ego, and they prefer younger women, they're attracted to that. That is within their DNA and within their biology. You shouldn't hold that against a man, because that is their preference. Okay. And I believe men shouldn't hold a woman accountable for wanting men with means because we are innately hypergamous. They shouldn't hold you accountable. So what I'm trying to say is that for a woman to leverage on that, because once you know the information, you need to use it to your advantage because you know what this entails. What it entails is that your dating market value and your dating shelf life should be short. No, should be. It is automatically short because your time is limited. You need to use that limited amount of time and make sure you land the best man for you because you have to procreate at some point. If you don't want to procreate, fine. At least make sure your youth is being rewarded. You are not trading it. Rewarded, not squandered. Do not waste your youth, your time on someone who doesn't deserve you. If a man wastes your time, he has the advantage because he could be 50 and still land a woman who's 20, who is 30. He could be 80 and married to a 30-year-old woman because as he gets older, he becomes, valuable on the dating scene because he is settled, he is in a managerial position, he's making more money, his income is great. And guess what I said women were attracted to? Women were attracted to men with money. Women were or are attracted to men with money, right? So as he gets older, they find him attractive. Because guess what? He is reliable. He is responsible. He can provide. He can provide for their future offspring. He is settled, meaning he has all the means that a woman find attractive within a man, besides from his character. So do you understand where I'm coming from? What did I say? Put your ego aside. Because with your ego, you're not going to make it. If you think you still got the game even when you're 40, fine. Look, I am with you on that. I am very confident. I encourage women to be confident. I'm not saying you are less than when you're 40. I just want you to know that your dating, your sexual market value is limited. So make use of that and do not waste your time. I'm not saying you're not valuable. I'm not saying you're less than. I'm not saying you will never land a man when you're 40, when you're 50. No, it all depends on the woman. No matter how old a woman is, there will always be a man who will find you younger than him. Did you understand? No matter how old you are, you can be 60 and a man will find you very young when he is 80. He's like, well, I am 80 and my wife is 60. Fine, you're young. But I'm just trying to say, do not waste your time. Do not. Oh my God. Martin, here you are. I know we're going to church today. Look, I'm bringing, look at me. I hope you like my outfit. You know how I am, Martin. I like to bring my fashion to this. Very soon you guys will start seeing me in a very fashionable way. So enjoy it. So as I was saying, uh, I know, right? So a man becomes very valuable when he gets older. Because when he gets older, he has all the means that a woman find attractive. He has the car, he has the house, he has the career. Everything is going upwards for him, like he's going to the moon. And as a woman get older, her candidates in terms of application, like men that find her attractive, it decreases. And this is the sad reality that I think every woman on this planet should come to terms with. Every woman on this planet should accept the fact that men get valuable as they get older and they have longer shelf life sexually in the dating scene than we do. Once you accept the truth, you will know what to do. How are you going to combat this? Okay, Rose, you said that a man become valuable as he get older, and we women will depreciate as we get older in terms of sexual market value, not in terms of your value. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I am 35, I am 38, I am 40, I am 50, I am 45. Now, I want to settle with a man. I want a man to marry me. How can I make him find me valuable? If you said that they are innately attracted to younger women, okay, legal age, huh? Younger women of legal age, right? Now, what am I going to do? Am I supposed to remain single because they don't find me attractive or because they don't think I am valuable in the sexual market? Well, now I'm going to tell you this. There's one thing about men, a man will never say no to sex. No matter how old you are, a man will always say yes to sex. You can be the oldest woman in Babylon, a man will find you attractive sexually. But there's one thing what you're seeking is marriage. What you're seeking is something meaningful. So as you get older, you have to be very strategic about your dating approach. You have to be intentional because if you're not careful, these men are going to use you. Because what did I say? Men will never say no to sex. Men will never say no to a beautiful woman. You can be 50 and beautiful, they will find you attractive. But there's one thing they won't do with you. They will not settle with you. They're not going to engage you. They're not going to marry you. You won't be on their will. You won't be on the deed. Do you know what you're going to be good for if you're not smart? Yes, for their pleasure. You're going to be good for their pleasure. They are going to use you to satisfy their need, their sexual need, because that's what they view you as good for. They will not take you to their friend group. If they take you there, it's to brag about it. Guess what? I am banging a 50-year-old woman, especially those are cougars. If you're a cougar, you're in trouble because that boy will never get serious with you. I just want you to know. You are going to be his bragging right. Okay, it's rare. There are exceptions. Don't come to me with exceptions. Those who have been on my channel, they know I don't like exceptions because I'm not a dummy when I come here and generalize this. Okay, so if a male will take you to places to brag, you're beautiful, but he will never. His intent is not to wed you because he doesn't view you as valuable enough. He may be older, but he's going to marry someone who is way younger than him because he views her as healthy, as someone that he can procreate with. He can be 60 and marry a 25-year-old and have a child. Okay, for him, it's normal. Okay, for him, it's the way to go because he's a man. They're attracted to that. So you as an older woman, you need to leverage on that by not wasting your time on scumbags that do not deserve you. Do not waste your time on them because if you do, you're going to be the older woman that they're going to point at. Oh, she's old. She wasted her youth on nothing. I cannot marry her. No, your ex will be looking at you like, no, she's old. He's going to marry someone 20, 50 year younger than you. Okay? So therefore, what are you going to do? I would say be strategic. If you have to be an asshole, so be it. If they have to call you like entitled, so be it. Do not waste your time on men that do not date with intention. You need to start dating with intention starting in your 30s. Actually, I would say late 20s because that's when, the clock start to tick. Don't be desperate, but date with intention. If you're with any man that is going to waste your time, dump him. It doesn't matter if people say you date around a lot. It doesn't. I don't give a damn. If you don't date around a lot, you wouldn't know who is there for you. Don't put your egg in one basket, date one person, and then the bastard decide he's going to leave you because he saw who? Jolene? Okay, next door. Oh, Jolene is beautiful. Now he wants to go for Jolene because Jolene looks very special and you don't. So now, what are you going to do? You wasted 50, 20 years with this man. What are you going to do? He just wasted your time. That's what I'm saying. Take calculated risk because the dating game is a risk. No matter whichever way you want to put it, you are risking everything you own, everything, your time, your money, your health, your being, your emotional, your psychological, your everything. If you decide to date, you are taking a risk. Do you understand? So date with intention. Don't waste your time. Date with intention. If there isn't a man out there that is going to take you serious, I'd rather you stay single. Because if you stay single, you're going to minimize the risk of you having kids, out of wedlock. Of course, it happens. There are mistakes that happen. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that you're going to increase your sexual market value by not having kid out of wedlock to men that do not deserve you. Do you understand? So You need to really, really date with intention. Do not waste your time on someone that it do not deem you valuable. Do not chase a man. Let a man chase you. Because if you chase a man, he's going to have an upper hand on you. What did I say? Men have an upper hand on women because as they age, they become more valuable than us in the sexual market. So don't let him have a double upper hand on you. Did I say double? Yes, double upper hand. You chasing him, playing the role of a man, and him being a man and have an advantage upon you when he gets older. So now what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you that be strategic. Be the BITCH. Okay? When it comes to dating. Have your standard. Impose your standard upon them. Tell a man, well, don't scare him off though. When I say tell a man, I'm not saying your ass should go there in the day one. You say, well, if you don't marry me, I'm not going to be with you. He's like, ooh, I don't even know who you are. How can I marry a stranger? So please dial it down. When I say date with intention, be strategic, be political, be diplomatic. Hmm. Be diplomatic. Know his intention. Never chase a man. Let men chase you. Be cold. Did I say cold? I say ice cold. Oh, ice cold. What are you going to do? Be ice cold. Why? That's what men love. Men are in love with women who are ice cold. Cold, borderline, crazy. Men are in love with crazy women. Men like crazy women. Men like cold women. Men like women with less emotion. If you don't chase, they're going to chase after you. Have less emotion when they come to your dating. Keep your emotions to yourself. Be very detached when you date. Men like detached women, but they hate them at the same time because they can never read you. Be the woman that is hard to read. If you're hard to read, your intention is not on the table. You have to be very smart when it comes to dating. Dating is a political game without the name. Political game without the name of what? Of politics. It's diplomatic. It's a smart game. Even though emotions are involved, emotions are temporary. You need to chase your interests. The man is going to chase his interests. You're going to chase your interests. Oh yeah. What are we saying? I hope you guys like this outfit. You like this outfit, aren't you? I am pushing already. So, as I was saying, as I was look at me. Be cold. When I say cold, this is what I meant. Be cold. Show up on your date like this. No, this is seductive. Be careful. I'm not saying don't be out there and be seductive. You can be seductive, but be very political about your seduction. Because guess what? Men are attracted to women that are very seductive, but be careful. They can take advantage of that. And they can read you the wrong way. If you go out there looking like this, they say, ooh, damn it. What is happening to this red? No, don't worry. What is happening is I'm about to pack up all your belongings. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't mind me. Like I say, I'm going to get serious in a second. As a woman, you just need to realize what you're working with. Time is not your friend. Time is what you're working with. Once you know that time is not your friend, you're not going to make desperate moves. You're going to make smart moves. Because if you waste your time until you get in your late 30s, early 40s, late 40s, and try to be serious, it's going to be hard to come back. It won't be impossible, but it's going to be hard to find a man who's going to marry you. I'm not saying it's impossible. I don't believe in things being impossible. I believe you, as a woman, you can get any man that you want, any man of your choice, but there's a way to go about it. Every woman is not cut out to get the best man. Every woman is not cut out to be proposed to. Every woman is not cut out to be a mother. Every woman won't be cut out to be wedded. Did you understand? It all depends on your mentality, on what you're willing to accept, which is the truth, and how are you going to leverage that. If you know the truth, you need to leverage on the truth. That's how come at some point I'm going to have sections whereby you guys can pay and talk to me, and I can give you guys a strategy. I would say the theories of the strategy of Rose. I don't know. When the time comes, we're going to talk about it. I would say the strategy with Rose, right? We're going to talk about the dirty strategy on how to land this man. I'm sure the men are like, damn, Rose, what strategy are you going to sell to these women? Sell is an understatement. The strategy is priceless, but you have to pay for my time. This is America. Time is what? Mullah. Time is money. You need to pay.
You can enjoy the free content now, but you know, pay for my time at some point, right? You need to support your girl because guess what? I'm not a gold digger. I'm just a girl who's struggling. No, no. So who's struggling to learn subscribers? No, subscribers are not everything. I have good people here watching me that loves me, you know, and I love them. You know, I have quality people watching me. And when it comes to time for them to support my business at some point, you guys will be there to support me, right? Good. Let's get back on track. Men have more values than women when they come to the dating scene as they get older. Okay? Now, don't let the same men waste your time and say that you're entitled and say that, you know, he doesn't like you because you're set in your ways. Never bring your guard down as a woman to please a man because that man has an advantage over you. Sorry. I'm not trying to say you should be a victim. You're not a victim. We women are not a victim. We can never be a victim because you guys cannot live apart us. You need us no matter what. They need us, but you need to know the age range. When do you have the most advantage? Is in your youth. Your currency in terms of the sexual market value and when a man is going to really take you serious is in your youth. I'm not saying that you cannot be 40 and have value and have the highest. No. You can even have the highest sexual market value in your 40s depending on who you are, how you look, and what your presentation is, and what is your mindset. Do you understand? So it's all mental. How are you thinking? It's mental. Okay? Mentally, you need to be strong. Accept rejection. Accept men preference. Once you accept them, you're going to leverage on that and how you're going to strategize and place yourself and be more valuable, even if you're 50. What did I say? Even if you're 60, even if you're 70, you can have men running after you and wanting to marry you. Because there is a difference in men running after you just to bang you and men running after you with intention. The second one is the most difficult one. Men running after you with intention to marry you and to sacrifice for you. When the man sacrifices his earning, his time, and everything for you, then he is with you with intention. He wants to take you seriously. He's already taking you seriously, which doesn't come by for men. Men are afraid of commitment. If a man is willing to commit to you and take you seriously and wait you and engage you, then that's what a woman should be looking for. Do not come to me bragging that there's a lot of men that want you, but only few of them or none of them may even want to get serious with you. You don't have any leverage. If all you have is men wanting to sleep with you and not take you seriously, how many men wants to take you seriously? How many men want to marry you? How many men want to engage you? How many men want to procreate with you? Those should be your goal, not how many men are running after you. Do you know that men run after homeless women that do not have a place to sleep? Do you know that? Men do run after homeless women that do not have a place to sleep. Now, what are you going to do about that? Do you think you're better than that homeless woman? Once you understand the psychological aspect of men and know that men will run after anything that walks by, then you have to leverage on okay, the type of men you want to run after you. Make sure when men run after you, they're running after you with intention, not with sexual desire only. Men should find you sexually attractive, but that shouldn't be the only reason. Make sure they're running after you with intention. If a man are not running after you with intention, then you're going to waste your youth and you're going to be hurt emotionally. Because you will go into this thinking he wanted you see on the serious note, but he didn't. He just wanted to sleep with you and take advantage of your beauty. What did I say in some of my video? Your beauty could be your downfall. Because if you're beautiful and you don't have the brain, then it is your downfall. Then you're going to be used by multiple men, unfortunately. You need to leverage on your youth. You need to leverage on what you have to offer to a man. You don't need to bring anything to the table, but bring your mind to the table. And make sure you bring your youth to the table too. You understand what I mean? So you can leverage this. So make sure in your youth you take advantage of your time. You take advantage of that. Be knowledgeable of what men find attractive and use it against them. The men on my channel are like, damn it. There she goes again. Use this against us. Every time against us. Let's go have something against men. Why is she talking like this? I have nothing against men but love. But the hard truth, sometimes I have to say it. Okay? I have no mercy. I have to tell these women how to leverage on you guys because I know your mindset. You like it younger. You like it, bubbly. You like it, youthful. You like it healthy. You guys don't like older women. I'm sorry. Someone would come here and say, "Wow, I am 25, but I have only dated a woman in their 40s." You're the exception. I'm not referring to you. I know there are cougars out there that are only like you guys in your 25, 30. I know there are young girls out there, 21-year-old who likes maybe 30-year-old woman. You have a 30-year-old man who likes 60-year-old woman. That is your preference, and you are the exception. And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about in the real world, why men have advantage over women when they come to dating. As they get older, they have more advantage on women. When the woman get older, she has less advantage in the dating market. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. Okay, this was what my opinion, and it shall ever remain my what my theories. This was the theories of Rose. Once again, you see, once again. Have a great what? Did I say day? Have a great what? Have a great day. Morning.